All right, as we've been doing so far in this program, we're going to take some time to highlight the situation in Louisiana and Mississippi, which have been hit extremely hard by Hurricane Ida. Now, as I've said before, these storms are becoming very frequent, becoming a veteran of these hurricanes. But I want to go to a good friend, Pastor Steve Folmar, who is the senior pastor of First Baptist Church in Houma, Louisiana. FRC actually had one of our first men's conferences there at First Baptist Houma. That area has been hit extremely hard, and we're going to get an update from Pastor Steve. Pastor Steve, are you with us?
I'm here. Thank you.
Well, give our listeners a sense of what's happening there on the ground and the devastation that you've seen as a result of Hurricane Ida.
Well, as you've probably heard, they said this is like the fifth strongest storm to ever hit our country. Our little town of Houma is pretty much devastated. Everybody's got damage, and of course, a lot of them severe damage. Their homes are going to have to be gutted and practically rebuilt. And so the good thing is, man, God's people are coming in, Tony. They Samaritan's Purse, disaster relief to the Baptist Convention, you name it. People are just flowing into town to help. I've been on the phone for 3 days with pastors around the country, coordinating with me, wanting to come and help. And I know other pastors have been doing the same thing. The Cajun Navy is on the scene, doing what they do, which they do very well. And so it's a bleak situation, but there's a lot of hope there. A lot of good people doing a lot of good things already.
It was almost 5 years ago exactly. I was hosting Samaritan's Purse at my church in Greenville Springs after the major floods in Louisiana. And in the midst of these storms and challenges are great opportunities to minister to people who are hurting both physically and spiritually. And I know you'll be focused on that like a laser as you minister there. And your church is actually going to be a hub of ministry. As you said, Samaritan's Purse is setting up there. We're partnering with them. How can people help?
Well, you can never have too many tarps or too much water. Our water system is down, so people right now have no water other than bottled water being brought in, and there's no electricity, and it's going to be weeks before a lot of that's back on. So, anything people want to send, I call it the basics, tarps, generators, gas, water, is helpful. If they just want to give monetarily, they can go to our website. Tony, we just had a name change just a few weeks ago. So the website is Covenant Church Houma, HOUMA.com. They can click on giving, and a disaster relief tab will drop down. And they can give through our website if they would like. Every dime of that will go to help people. We don't need the money. And, just anything they can do will be greatly appreciated.
Well, we're certainly encouraging that, and we're encouraging people as well to go to the Samaritan's Purse site and register to volunteer. And you will be, as I understand, you'll be housing some of those volunteers down there that come to work with the crew in Houma. Pastor Steve, how are you doing? How are your family? How's your family doing?
Well, thank you. I did very well. Very cosmetic damage. The church has a little cosmetic damage. Our school pretty much lost the roof, but nothing bad. Mostly shingle damage. So we came out good on the ministry side. 2 of my 3 sons live in Houma, and they both pretty much lost their houses. We'll be completely rebuilding both of those, most likely. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I encourage you, and I know in the midst of this, I've been there before. Just get some rest, stay focused, and know that many, many people are praying for you, and help is on the way.
Yes, I know that, and I know you understand. We went up to Greenwell Springs in the floods and rebuilt houses up there. Our people are used to going out and helping, so this is a unique position for them to be in. We tend to take care of ourselves. It's Cajun spirit. You understand that?
I understand, but sometimes we've got to receive from others.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for them, but I hope they will. You know.
All right. Well, Press Steve, look forward to seeing you soon, and you are in our prayers. But more than that, we're going to be on top of that. We're going to be helping as well. So good to talk with you. Thanks for joining us. We'll be in touch soon.
Thank you, Tony. God bless.